It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Thursday in the Ozarks. We are waking up with pretty comfortable temperatures across the region. In fact, most of us are starting the day in the upper 60s. Get out early today if you want to beat the heat because things are going to be heating up quickly. Heat is returning in this forecast, and it's going to feel like the middle of summertime again here before long. In fact, even today, I think we're in the mid 90s for afternoon highs. I have 93 degrees for the high temperature here in Springfield today. Less of a rain chance than what's been around the last few days. Rain chance today, not zero, but it's about 10%. So I do think most stay dry in the forecast. Today, though, as I mentioned, we're starting off fairly comfortable, mid and upper 60s in the forecast. Those numbers are heating up already. We are going to see conditions likely topping out in the upper 80s as early as the mid-morning hours. We'll be near 90 for lunch, and then highs today will land near 93 degrees. There is still a frontal boundary in the area. However, I think really our forecast today is going to lend itself to heat and humidity. High temperature of 93, but it'll be feeling more like the upper 90s when you factor in relative humidity. We also have a light wind today that's not going to provide much relief if you have to be outdoors. Winds remain light and variable, probably less than 10 miles an hour all day. We also have lower rain chances across the region today, so that won't help give us any relief. And temperatures are heading up as we move into Friday and through much of the weekend forecast. I do see this ridge of high pressure building back in. A south wind does return to the Ozarks over the weekend, and we're going to see our high temperatures once again increase into the upper 90s. That's possible as early as tomorrow. Saturday and Sunday look hot too in the forecast, and this heat wave, it's going to stick with us. I know we're back to school, but it is going to be toasty for the first week of full school. I do expect that we see those high temperatures in the mid and upper 90s through the weekend, and it looks like those numbers are going to stick with us as we head into the start of next week also. So we are warming back up this weekend. Forecasted maximum temperatures, they look very warm. Today, we'll see high temperatures in the mid 90s. I think tomorrow we're in the upper 90s, and by Saturday, we stay in the upper 90s with afternoon heat index values anywhere from 100 to 105. So even though we're getting into the middle of August, I know we're used to the summertime heat now. Just make sure you're remembering all your heat safety rules. These are dangerous numbers, and they may warrant some more heat headlines in the forecast as we head through much of the weekend. So just a reminder, never leave kids or pets unattended in vehicles in temperatures like this. Take frequent rest breaks in the shade or the air conditioning, and drink plenty of water, even if you don't feel thirsty. It's so important to stay hydrated in this type of heat that's building in the Ozarks once again as we head into late this week. Around the country, what's making headlines? Well, it's strong to severe thunderstorms for portions of the upper Midwest and today and tomorrow. We also are seeing some of this extreme heat build down in portions of central Florida. It is looking toasty there after a couple of cool days with unsettled weather. And a series of cold fronts is going to be moving from the Midwest across the Great Lakes into the eastern United States over the next few days. So that may trigger some more showers and thunderstorms for our friends to the north. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I had for you yesterday was this: which weather-related event, often observed in August, is known for creating vivid displays of heat lightning in the evening skies? Do you think that is A, a cold front passage, B, distant thunderstorms, C, volcanic eruptions, or D, the aurora borealis? Heat lightning, what causes it? Did you guess B, distant thunderstorms? You would be correct. Heat lightning is one of those things that is often misunderstood. All it is, it's used to describe lightning from a distant thunderstorm that's just too far away. So you don't hear the thunder with it. You just see the actual flash of light. Heat lightning is not caused by the heat, but it is from distant thunderstorms where the thunder is just not audible. The term a misnomer because heat alone does not create lightning, nor do either of those other options on the list. So if you chose B, distant thunderstorms, you would be correct. Here's the trivia question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. In August, which of these ocean currents significantly influences warmer coastal waters and humid conditions along the eastern United States seaboard? Which one? Do you think it is A, the Gulf Stream, B, the California Current, C, the Labrador Current, or D, the Kuroshio Current? Which of these ocean currents significantly influences warmer coastal waters and humid conditions for the eastern U.S.? You can let me know your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Thank you so much for starting off your Thursday here with Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. And thanks to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. I hope you have a fantastic day. Find a way to stay cool. I'll be back to chat with you first thing tomorrow morning.